morning, as our mother has spoken, parenting is very, very important in marriage. Because the way God has designed humanity in such a way that from the scratch, you miss it at the beginning of the man's life, you have missed it for life. That is why it's like a lot of people, if you notice in Nigeria, I don't think it's even in Nigeria, all over the world, a lot of marriages are breaking. A lot of marriages are breaking, and when you sit down to listen, you see that oftentimes it's from the men. I'm sorry, I beg your pardon, but most of the mistakes in marriages always boil down to the men not being able to drop their ego to work the marriage. But that's not where I'm going this morning. We are basically talking about parenting. And one thing about parenting is the fact that you cannot give to your child what you don't have. So a lot of parents are missing it in parenting because they are carrying most of us are carrying a lot of pains and trauma from our childhood. The inner child is yet to be healed. So this morning we'll be talking breaking generational patterns in parenting. How do we break generational patterns in parenting? What exactly is generational patterns? First of all, generational patterns are patterns such as the mindset, emotional habits, anger, pride. You see some as gambling, laziness, not having the cogent work you are doing for life. Those are generational patterns. And if you look at it, it's from one generation in the family to the next generation, and it keeps going on and on like that in a circular form. So, as a parent, for you to say, I want a different kind of life for my child or children, it takes determination. It means that you have to be intentional as a parent, so that the way your parents parented you, it will not happen to you. Parenting is not an easy task. That is why if you are able to do it well, God will watch you. It's not an easy task at all, I must say. Especially in this era. A lot of things are going on this era. A lot. But because I have a very short time, I will just go straight to it. How do we heal ourselves as a parent? Because for you to be a good parent to your child, for you to pour out that thing from your inside to your child positively, you need to heal. Because a lot of us are parenting from pain, from trauma, childhood trauma. I am a living example of that. I never knew I was carrying trauma till I got married. Even though growing up, I knew something was wrong with me. I knew there was something about me. I just couldn't place a finger on it. What exactly is this thing wrong with me? Each time I had maybe misunderstandings with people, or my anger aroused, I behave, or I do things. When I get to my closet, I will cry myself to tears. And I'll be questioning my existence. And I'll be calling myself bad. And I am a bad person. That is why I'm having issue with people. That is why I'm expressing anger everywhere. But no, I was never bad. I was going through trauma. And so, when I gave birth to my child, I said to myself, all these things in me cannot parent this beautiful girl. I was very honest with myself. I said, I cannot parent this girl. When did I make up that my mind? You know, as a toddlers, they don't know anything. They just do things, innocent children. And so after feeding this girl, doing everything for her, you know, in my own mind, as an adult, I fed you. You are okay, there's nothing wrong with you. Just sit down and enjoy yourself. Play with yourself. Because taught, I didn't know, I didn't understand that I needed to, be with her, be present with her emotionally. I didn't know that. And this girl went on crying unnecessarily, and I was like, angrily, my usual self, I picked up this innocent girl, my daughter. I went to him. I said, God, why did you make me a mother? You know I can't do this. This girl is too beautiful to be treated like this. I don't even have a clue of how to parent her. And I handed the girl. I went to the bed. I put her on the bed. I said, God, she's yours. She's not mine. Take care of her. Teach me how to parent her. Train me to be able to train this girl according to your will for her life. And that was the turning point in my life. Because I was honest with myself. So as a parent, I understand you when you find it difficult to parent your child. Because you are going through emotional trauma. You are going pain, through pain that you have not healed from. But I am here to tell you, to give you a good news. That you can do it, that you can train that child, that you can heal from that pain. That trauma, you were not born with it. That it happened. Just like it happened to me at the age of 6 when I was molested, and I carried that pain for years in my life without healing from it. But God healed me. So how do you heal yourself to become an intentional parent in order to help your child to become who God has called that child to become in life? That your marriage does not work, that it is broken, does not mean that that child should be broken. If you decide in your life that no way, it didn't work for me, it's going to work for you, then it starts with you. There's a reason you are here today. God has called you intentionally here today because of that child you are having with you. So how do you heal from your pain? Number one, you must acknowledge the fact that you are going through trauma. How do you know? Some of you will say, but I'm not going through trauma. A lot of us are going through it because of the mistakes of our parents in the past. It's because now the world is becoming civilized, the social media and what have you, that is helping us to understand that no, this is a wrong way, this is a wrong pattern of parenting. So for you to be sure that you are having that issue, number one, you need to first of all sit down. Ask yourself, what is that pattern in my family? My pattern in my own family, for example, is anger. In my family, when we are angry, oh goodness, it's like a rage. You know when they say Shango is bringing out that fire, don't stand near us. When we are hungry, our eyes are blindfolded. That is the pattern in my family. Pride is another thing. We don't have anything, but the pride in my family, the way we carry ourselves like this, you would think we are the one that built the whole of Lagos. understand. So I carried fear in me for a very long time. Fear that resulted to anger. That anger was because my voice was stolen from me. So each time anybody offends me, I'm ready to attack, because I will believe you want to steal my voice like he did to me. Then I became powerless. So I'm always protecting my power, everything in me. So I act angrily. Don't forget, there's anger in my foundation. So that molestation brought in that anger into my life. That thing that is running in my family, one way or the other, it will come into your life. So I carried all these pains for years. It was about 2 years ago, and the Lord said to me, he said, do you know, I was reading the book of Exodus, and he said to me, he said, do you know you went through your 40 years wilderness journey? I was like, what? No, I didn't go to any journey. He said, yes, you went. When you were 6 years that you were molested, that was where your wilderness journey started from. And you just came out of it. So I went through that 40 years of pains, of trauma, of bitterness against my molesters, so many things. So what am I saying to you this morning? You need to heal that inner child that is causing you to do whatever it is that you are doing, that is affecting your parenting, just like it happened to me. And how do you heal that inner child? Number one, you need to look at the things that you would have loved that your parents did with you as a child. Do not start doing it for yourself. For example, maybe you are the type that loves to hear the word love, I love you. Tell yourself, stand in front of your mirror, call your name, Oluwaseun, I love you. Oluwaseun, you are beautiful. Oluwaseun, you are uniquely, perfectly, beautifully, wonderfully made by God. Oluwaseun, you are doing well, you are not trying. That is, you are telling yourself what you would have loved, you were told as a child. You are affirming yourself. When you do all these things subconsciously, there is something going on your inside that you cannot see, but it's working. It's working psychologically, and your brain is aligning in the right parts for you to be able to nurture your children very well. Because your inner person, your inner child is getting healed of the wounds. It is when you are healed that you become whole, you become wholesome, you become healthy, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, even spiritually. So you need to heal that inner child. If it is maybe growing up, some of our parents in those days, they don't understand taking care of children, especially taking care of children's body, skin, especially the girl child. So when the child grows up, becomes conscious of the body and is, like me, a lot happened to me as a child. I had chicken pox. After treating it, my mom left the spot on my body and left like that. It wasn't her fault. I'm not blaming her for that. She didn't know. But when I grew up, I was always conscious of my body. When I understood that I need to take care of my inner child, started taking care of my body. Take care of yourself. Buy things. Don't be selfish to yourself. A lot of us, especially women, we will take care of everybody around us and neglect ourselves. Don't do that. Take care of yourself. As you are taking care of the children, the home, your husband, take care of yourself. When you look good, it gives you confidence. Because when you don't have confidence, it affects everything. Confidence is very key. You need confidence. You need your morale to be boosted. So take care of yourself and heal that inner child.
Next, forgiving whoever it is that offended you, that made you to carry that pain for long. Forgiveness is paramount. You cannot do without forgiving. Yes, the pain was inflicted on you. You didn't give yourself the pain. But guess what? The person that inflicted the pain on you did it because God allowed it for a purpose. If I didn't go through the pain I went through, I won't be standing right here in front of you. Today, before I would cry and self-pity myself and do all sort of things. But today I carry my scar with my shoulders raised up, always saying, God, I thank you for the journey of my life. Thank you I went through it. I'm happy I went through it because it built me, strengthened me. There is no storm coming to me as I am. I will tell the storm, bring it on. I'm waiting for you. I'm already ready for storms because it's part of human race. Challenges will always come. But we can't say because challenges will always come. My children, they will see challenge. It doesn't mean that you should not intentionally neglect them. Walk the journey, walk the walk with them. Forgive the person or the people, be it your caregiver, your parents, the molesters. If you are somebody that having the kind of my story, forgive them. Forgive. Because when you are forgiving, you are not actually doing them a favor. You are doing yourself a favor. Because forgiveness, you just carry the weight. How can you walk the journey of success with weight on you? You'll be lagging behind. It's just like putting your hand on the wheel and you are looking back. You are looking back because of the pain, the unforgiveness. You are still looking at the person that offended you. Forgive for the sake of those children. Now, the next thing is determination. Making up your mind that this thing in my lineage, this pattern stops with me. In my family, my mother is a very good woman, but she's a nonchalant person. Not intentionally. Like I said, how is what you have that you give. So she neglected some things about me and my siblings. I saw all those things. When I had this understanding, I said to myself, even if my marriage does not work, you, my children, it will work for you. Whatever it takes me to make sure I nurture you well, in alignment with God's will for your life, I'm going to do it. So, if my marriage is going to take my emotional strength or my mental strength to, make me lose focus to giving my children the right nurturing, I'd rather leave that marriage. Because for me, marriage is just an icing on the cake. There's no marriage in heaven. If I miss it as a parent, I will answer to God. But if I miss my marriage, I can't answer to Him. If I miss the marriage and I'm able to take care of these children, I say, God, this one that you gave to me, I did it well. Because in parenting, we have 3 sides to it. We have the seed, we have the seed owner, and we have the seed nurturer. The seed is the child God has given to you. The seed nurturer is me and you. The children, they don't belong to us. They belong to the seed owner. So when we don't do it right, we are meant to partner with God on earth, because God cannot come down and do the work. So we are meant to partner with Him and do the work for Him. And lead the children in the right path. The Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go, so that when that child grows up, he doesn't depart from it. Even as they are growing as teenagers, children, teenagers especially, once they hit that teenage age, it's like there's something that always lose in their head. They will just change. You look like, But I was doing it. No, you are not the one. You are not wrong. You are not at fault. Teenage age, adolescence. But even if they lose it, if you did it right at the beginning for them, if they lose it, they will still come back to the source, the foundation. They will always trace it back. They will, because the spirit was already in them. So you can't afford it as a parent to lose it with these children. If your marriage doesn't even work, that does not mean your parenting should not work. Sacrifice yourself for those children, because that is what Christ did for us. Sacrificing himself for our own happiness, for our own joy, for our own peace, for our own blessing. That is why God called you to call those children into success. So for you to be a good parent, look into all the aforementioned and help those children. I'm passionate about parenting because of what I went through. I don't want other children to go through the same thing I went through. And how do I do that? Is to talk to the parents, for them to align with God, for them to train those children appropriately. It's very important. It is very important. It is very important. I have to emphasize on it. If you miss it in training those children, then we will continue in what is happening in the world today. Divorce, separation, marital break, and what have you. Because when a child is not strong, is not built, is not well engineered, there is no way another child will not suffer it when they come together in marriage. Be intentional about it. Say to yourself, this pattern stops with me. It will not continue. If you have anger in you, like I used to have, intentionally work on yourself. Intentionally. It's not about praying. Yes, prayer is good, but you must be intentional about it. That I'm going to work on myself, because that anger, you will use it to parent that child and you will pass it on. My daughter, the one I told you about, as she started growing, I was sensitive enough to see that anger in her. And then I said to myself, have I given back to myself? I said, no way. You won't get this thing. I started working on her. And now, it's not from the place of agitation or anger. No, it takes patience, wisdom. You have to be calm to correct it. You don't use agitation, anxiety, fear to correct such things. So what did I do with her? I called her. And this is one thing I want parents to also learn. We are fond of playing the superhero to our children. What we were not able to do at their age, we say we do it. So I let her know that this thing you are doing, mommy did it. And this were the results. This was what I lost because of anger. You will lose people that loves you, people that love you. You will lose blessings. You will lose people that are supposed to help you. You will lose. I was honest with her, and I told her, if you continue, when next I see you smash something or you smack someone because you're hungry or you throw tantrum, I'm going to seize. She loves the screen and she likes going out. I said, you'll be grounded for 2 weeks. You are going nowhere except to school. No screen time. All the things I know she enjoys, I told her, I'm withdrawing everything. She thought I was joking. And she did it again, and I grounded her for 2 weeks. It was hell for her. But glory be to God. Today, she'll be, Mommy, I don't get hungry again. I said, that's Jesus working in you. As you are praying, you walk towards this thing. So this morning, I want to tell you this. Remember this. That when you decide to put a stop to that generational patterns in your lineage, you are not only breaking the patterns, you are also building legacies for your children. Thank you.